Let me check the sound. Okay, let me check this. Hey, good morning to everyone. I wanted to make another video. It's Friday morning, because Bitcoin went a little bit up and then huge dump yesterday. Well, it wasn't so huge, but very sudden dump, very quick dump. Now let's see what we have on the weekly and daily. So on the weekly, as you can see, we're continuing the momentum to the downside, the momentum and the money fall. We don't know where we're going to end. We have to see. I have the feeling it would not be too much, but you never know. So that's why we might have 2 or 3 weeks or even 1 week more of downside, or we might have 8 weeks or 10 weeks of downside. So we have to follow the lower time frames. On the daily, what I see is that we're with this dump yesterday, we're right now going into red territory on the money fall, and momentum also seems to be turning to the downside. So there might be more, I would say. At least this is how it's looking. Now on the 4 hour we have some momentum that is going up. This is bullish. Also this money fall is 12. It's nowhere near the 40 that we had here. So actually this is bullish divergence. I want to see a green dot on the 4 hour, and then probably I'm going to take a swing long. We had this bearish divergence on the momentum. That's why we dumped yesterday. So here I want to see, this is basically, this momentum should be maintained, should be something like that. If it's not maintained and we break it to the downside, it would be really bearish for Bitcoin. So I'm watching this. On the 2 hour, yeah, we have some probably some good opportunity for some scalping on the long side, but I want to see first a green dot on the 2 hour, or at least 4 hour for a swing long. On the 1 hour, yeah, it's choppy on the 1 hour, nothing that I can mention. 45 minutes, we're going up, but momentum seems to be to the downside, so I would really wait for it. Here this money fall is attempting to go to the green, but not yet. We'll see. For now I don't have a trade. We might start pumping on the 30 minute, but I think it's too risky to go from here right now. Too risky to place a long. There might be more to the downside. Let's see the Ichimoku cloud charts. Let's start from the daily. On the daily we can see that actually we are getting supported again by this cloud, but we are going a little bit lower. So there is a chance after a few days that we actually break this cloud to the downside. You can see that the Tenkan Sen at 28,500 is above us. So if we hang this sideways action for a few days, we might be below the cloud. That would be bearish for Bitcoin. This is on the daily, it's really undecided for me. On the 6 hour we are also bearish because we are below this Ichimoku cloud on the 6 hour. We have this Tenkan Sen at 27,700. Maybe we attempt to break it. We'll see. Yeah, but it would be a valid attempt on for the bulls to try to break this Tenkan Sen and break this cloud to the upside. But so far I don't see it. I see like thick cloud. It would not be easy at all, if impossible, to break this to the upside on the 6 hour. So basically I'm waiting to see what is going to happen. On the 2 hour we're in the middle. in the cloud. That's why the price action is choppy. The Bollinger Band is actually widening, which shows some volatility ahead. Well, it's we are right now in the middle, so maybe a very small scalp to the upside would be fine, seeing this 30-minute. But to be honest, I would really love to have on the 1 hour or on the 2 hour some indication, like green momentum, green dot momentum on the 2 hour to act. Because so far it looks good on the 30-minute, but money flow is still about -20. So actually we might get more to the downside here. This is on the 2 hour. Let's see the 30-minute. So we broke the cloud yesterday with this dump, so this is important. I think it shows that there might be another dump to the downside from here, from this Tenkan Sen. We are right now converging on the Tenkan Sen and the cloud, approximately 27k, 26.9. So it would be interesting to see what will happen. I'm not going to trade this because the perfect trade would be at 26,300. But yeah, probably we're going to reject from the Tenkan Sen and go down, or start breaking the cloud to the upside. So this is yet to be seen, and I don't want to speculate right now. There are two scenarios, so we'll see which one is prevailing. And there are no divergences that I can, there are no strong divergences that I can note. RSI is in the middle, like in the 50 area. So really, I would love to wait and see what happens. Not hurry in some trade. Yesterday there was also no divergences. We dumped. We didn't have such some meaningful bullish divergence here. That's why I left it like that. So let's see the funding and the CVD. There might be something interesting in the okay, so this is this aggregated CVD and this is the funding. Let's see on the 30-minute. Very positive, again, very positive funding. I think there might be another dump to the downside with this with this positive funding. Yeah, I think there will be I will definitely not wonk with this positive funding. Aggregated CVD is going down overall, but we might try to recover here. We'll see. Yeah, these are my 2 cents. I'm just waiting to see what will happen. On the harmonics, yeah, yesterday we had this bearish ABCD, we dumped, and we had this Navarro harmonic. So target 1 seems to be 27,150 and target 2 about 27,500, but I haven't seen this pattern before, so I'm really cautious to go long with this positive funding here. This might not happen. Yeah, sorry, it's early morning. Get some yellows. in the morning. So this is what I can say. Um, on the harmonic side, it looks more bullish than bearish, but I just don't like this dump yesterday. I think with this positive funding, we may get another, or we'll see what happens here on the 30-minute. Whether we break the cloud or we go sideways and eventually get rejected and go down. I think there is huge I think there is huge likelihood to go more to the downside than to the upside, but we'll see. Yeah. Okay. Have a good happy Friday, and that's it from me.